Welcome to an episode of Potion Sword Run. You're going to see it coming at you from my bedroom. In this episode, we're going to talk about Fallout and how Thaddeus is an unsung hero, whereas Knight Titus is a... But before we begin, again, do not like this video. I am still wanted for stealing my neighbor's cats. They keep on knocking, and I won't let them in. I don't know if there's anybody in this series that I dislike as I do Knight Titus. He was a total coward in this show. Not just a coward, he was obnoxious too. Making Maximus clean his plate down there, you know? Why? Because he asked him about his armor? He was a jerk all around. But he was also a coward. Obviously, example number one is when he sent Maximus into that toxic cave. Even though Maximus didn't have any armor, he couldn't even see, he sent him instead. Pretty much threatened him. And not only that, when the bear came out behind him and, he tried to fight him a little and he saw that nothing was happening, the bear shook it off. He turned around and ran away. He looked at Maximus. He saw him, he left him there for dead, and he started running. But kept on following him, and after a few beatings, being ragdolled, you see the true Knight Titus come out. First of all, he's dumb as a rock. Why would you threaten your squire, who is the only one there to help you, to give you that Simpack? Why would you threaten him with death and saying it's all his fault, and it's all because of you? Why? He's the one that's going to heal you. You don't do that. And then quite the opposite. We have someone who deserves that armor, quote unquote. Thaddeus. When him and Maximus came head to head with an abomination. I don't know what that big old thing is, but the abomination in the water. And even though Thaddeus didn't have any armor or anything, he told Maximus that he will take the charge. He will lead the fight. In that water? Come on, he's good as dead. But unlike Knight Titus, Knight Maximus did the right choice. He has the armor. He's more protected. He told his squire to go back, so Thaddeus went back. But even then, he ends up saving Maximus' life with that big old bow and thing. He wasn't out of the fight just because he went back there. He wasn't Knight Titus hanging out in the back where it's safe. And in exchange, they saved both each other's lives. And that's the way it could have been if Knight Titus wasn't a coward, if he wasn't stupid. But that just goes to show two different types of people. An unsung hero, Thaddeus, and someone who's worthless in your ranks, Knight Titus. But that's not all. Sure, he had courage, but he's also brave. He's sympathetic. He felt bad for what happened to Maximus getting beat up all the time, and only wished that Maximus would live to pass down that torch to somebody else. And when he is faced with a choice, he chooses what he thinks is the right thing. And that's when Maximus reveals that he's the one behind the armor. He could have went along with Maximus' plan, but he knew that he took an oath for the Brotherhood and that Maximus was in the wrong. So he stood up against him, fought him with that T60 armor, and won. And if it wasn't for his broken foot, getting it fixed by the Chicken Man, my favorite, he would have delivered the head in one piece. But now, we don't know what his story is. Apparently he's a ghoul, maybe? I guess we'll have to see. What do you guys think is happening to him? You think he's a ghoul? Maybe a super mutant? What was in that vial? With that being said, in this video, I just wanted to, shine a little bit of light on the unsung hero of the series, Thaddeus. He came off as a jerk at first, but throughout the series, you see he's always trying to do the right thing. Always stepping up when he has to. And also kind of logical, giving the head back to Lucy and Maximus, and now we don't know what he's going to do. What do you think the next story for Thaddeus is? Is he going to ghoulify? I don't know. We'll see. You guys let me know what you guys think. That's gonna do it for this episode. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.